when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you gone it was never, never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was
From New Orleans, body, city, that nation, gonna take over the city. ATL can't hang. Pierre Thomas, Darren Sharper, Jonathan Vilma. Now that was not meant to rhyme, but we 13 and no time after time, about to make history in this city. Yo, boys can't hang cause we too pretty. Not talking about myself, but I'm talking about the saints. So long ago in the days of the East, but I'ma stop flowing right about now, cause I'm making you feel bad. They wondering how to keep it with the flow. Now you know, I ran out of words, now it's time to go. Who that? Who that? Who that said they gonna beat them saints? And all that. On our way to the Georgia Dome, I don't think they ready for it. Matter of fact, I know they're not ready for it. I done ran across about 50 Saints fans. It'd be like in a small little town outside of Atlanta. So, as our baby ever said, yo, the Who That Nation is alive and well. For y'all that don't know. Yeah. Yeah!
Roman the French Quarter, taking one for the team. Jay Vice, Roman the French Quarter for the Big 870 WWL. Preston and Harvey, thanks for calling. You're on WWL.
Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras to you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a few of them.
Good, the bad, and the ugly, and your favorite moments.
Okay, well, the bad was me making the genius choice of catching the LJS ferry to the parade, to the Saints parade, at like 4:30, thinking I could just swoop on over there and just join the party.
Yeah, they were terribly unprepared for that, huh?
Yeah. And the ugly for that part was the idiots just running over everybody, just moving to the front with no regard for people, standing in line, acting like they're the only ones that want to see the parade.
And that goes to lack of preparation. They didn't have enough security there, did they?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say it was the greatest Mardi Gras, obviously, because the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the energy that was throughout the parade, and to see the players giving us that same energy in return was just, that was like, that was real humbling. And I'd say the most memorable moment centered around me, just when I thought I didn't have any male grouping in me. Man, when Drew Brees turned that corner and they were coming down Canal, it's like I was a 10-year-old chick at a Hannah Montana concert. And, I was in there in my leather jacket trying to be cool, and the closer they got, my voice is at a fever pitch. Jonathan Vilma, Fujita, and Cedric Ellis, they all jumped off the float to grab some hot dogs. And I got to say, since I already put myself out there, I took a cell phone pic of Vilma eating a hot dog, and I'm like, I got Vilma eating a hot dog. And I'm like, usually I laugh at guys who act like this. And so, I got some real that was some embarrassing moments, but hey, you know, I was proud of it.
Let me tell you something, Preston. You get credit for being honest, and you get respect for being honest, my friend, because you didn't say anything and didn't do anything that 99% of the other guys didn't do. How old are you?
I had to get it off my chest, bro. It was killing me.
How old are you?
30.
30 years old. I like that. You went from being a 30-year-old man to being a 10-year-old girl at a Hannah Montana concert.
Right.
Look, I'm 52. I did the same thing when he was in Bacchus. So you didn't do anything that nobody else did, all right?
Oh, look. I got one more thing. One
Go
thing
ahead.
I want to change. I think you touched on it earlier. I know I can't change it, but I just wish I could. I would like to change the national perception of how people see us handling big events. I mean, I think every time they think about New Orleans, it's synonymous with Katrina and the looters and this and that. And when they think about big crowds, you know, like you were talking about the Lombardi Trophy, they think we don't know how to handle this. But, man, we've been doing this. And I don't know what it's going to take for them to really realize that. So, you know, I don't know. I guess, you know, you just can't change people's perceptions. You just got to keep doing what you do.
No, some pretty good opinions, though. I appreciate the call, Preston. Do you think